Welcome to the Recipe Video Game Podcast. I am your host, The Red Knight. And yeah, we're about to kick off this direct. We had some technical difficulties, but here we go. We got the first thing spoiled, that's it, which was the Splatoon DLC, which looks good. So we're just going to start right at the beginning of this. And yeah, hopefully we won't have those issues. Again, thanks for putting up with that digital green tea, because that was crazy. That was crazy. I'm glad, you caught that. Yeah, so for those of you watching on the replay, hopefully you won't have to suffer what we just went through, basically. So yeah, here we go, and yeah, let's enjoy this direct, man. Yeah, so like I was saying before, I said I still haven't played the single player to this, so it's like, yeah, I still got that to play. But this looks cool. It looks like it's trying to innovate on what they did before with the floors. I mean, you had the train station stops before, but this is like, elevator floors, but then you get to pick like your loadout perks and things like that, which is pretty cool. Adds a different dynamic to it, because you might need something specific for a specific boss or something like that. Yeah, it's good. Sounds good now. Yeah, that was insane. Must have just been a glitch. But not like replugged and everything. I don't know. So yeah. Direct, man. I know y'all probably ahead. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Hopefully there's something worth spoiling. Something exciting. That's one thing Splatoon is never going to fail you is with the music. It's always good. Side order. We knew that name already. I completely forgot.
Hello, everyone.
Until I read it, I was like, oh yeah,
I'm
side
Shinji
order.
Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
You just saw a new trailer for Wave 2 of the Splatoon 3 expansion.
Oh, you waited?
pass
Cool,
DLC,
cool.
Side Order. This brand new story is set in the Spire of Order, where you will strengthen your character's abilities as you ascend the Spire.
Yeah, you
of
see, you
Order.
got like a skill
We're
tree. That's
developing
pretty
this
cool.
Single-player DLC so it can be played over and over again. It's planned to release in spring 2024. So
Oh
please
wow,
look
not
forward
even
to
this
it.
fall. The first thing they showed was for
Okay,
2024.
let's
That's
see our
crazy.
First batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
That's crazy.
The toys
Oh, well.
back in town.
This was spoil you, so I guess everything else is pretty much going to be true.
Mario.
Love the graphics.
The rivalry that heated up.
Dude,
on the
every
Game Boy
Mario
Advance
game has
system
been a home run
reignites on
visually.
the Nintendo Switch system.
Every Mario,
Eyes on the prize.
everything. I mean,
Donkey Kong has
insane.
stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory.
like Luigi's Mansion, everything.
And it's up to
Mario,
Mario to track him
Rabbids.
down.
It's like the best generation of Mario, and that's going to be solidified once we get Wonder. This looks fire. And remember what I said in the last podcast? I said, people were upset when they found out it was a mini game,
Mario needs to
and I'm like, you don't even know what it is, and you're hating. This looks
across
amazing.
the gap.
And these games are mad fun and creative.
Monkey's tail looks a little suspicious, though, doesn't it? If Mario does this,
Now you can use that to swing.
he can get across
Come on, come on.
and safely grab the key.
It's already fire. Like, this is so cool right here. I'm assuming this is next year,
Reach
but it could be this year because it looks pretty damn done. You see how clean these graphics look? It looks like it's 8K right here. I'm serious though. It looks so beautiful. Who would have thought the March of the Minigame would have been the best visual Mario game on the
In
Switch?
this updated version of the game, you can play with a friend in local co-op. However you choose to puzzle your way through, it's up to you to recover.
Look at
the
Mario
toy.
and Toad doing handstands. Oh, Donkey Kong
Mario
Jr.
versus Donkey Kong launches
They
on
threw it
Nintendo
back
Switch
with that
February
one.
16th. Pre-orders
February
begin
16th.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Nice. All right, so far 2 for 2. Oh, 3 for 3. 3 for 3.
The world.
This is one of my most anticipated games right here. Ooh.
Guide Sargon as he sets off to save the Prince of Persia and restore.
I like that hairdo.
Tapping into the roots of the Prince of Persia series, this game features 2D, side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay.
This looks stunning. Oh, look, a new area. Yes.
Persian-inspired world, but don't linger too
Yes.
long if you hope to survive. Harness sword and bow techniques,
This is sick.
as well as time powers, to best these hostile lands.
You got your Sands of Time-like powers.
Sargon will grow stronger and learn new abilities that expand his arsenal. Equip amulets to further boost your abilities, among other perks. The
Skill
number of
tree.
amulets you can equip is limited though, so choose wisely. Use everything at your disposal to
Just like
navigate this world.
Hollow Knight.
Beat
The number of things that you can put on yourself is limited. Look at that snake.
Prince and
Oh, you
discover
fighting a
mysteries of
statue.
Mount Cap. When Prince of Persia,
Did you
the
see the
Lost
bird
Crown
wings in the background
launches on
filling out the
Nintendo Switch
skybox?
system January
Stunning.
18th. You
Stunning.
can receive the in-game Warrior Within outfit by pre-ordering the game from Nintendo eShop.
Let's see.
These
Could they be
games
4
will
for
help
4?
you chase your passions. Rev up for
Nice.
true
Classic arcade racing.
Horizon Chase 2.
Horizon Chase
Speed
2.
through stunning environments, each with its own dynamic art style, while overtaking your rivals on the road. Play the main campaign.
Dude, games like
unlock
this,
vehicles,
like Cruising
courses,
USA,
and more.
and specifically, my favorite one was Rush on 64. San Francisco Rush 1, 2, and what was the year? 2049. I think that was the third game where it went futuristic. Love those games.
Couch co-op or online. Go full
They even got online in this game.
Chase 2, launching on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, that comes out today.
Warm
Today.
up for musical mayhem in this rhythm-based
Are you racing? Oh, it looked like you was racing.
With the music to solve puzzles and battle bosses. Over 30 thrilling tracks await, including music from
Man.
iconic Konami games.
Green Tea, the Unity announcement was crazy. I'm so happy to see the industry give it a lot of pushback. But I say honestly, if
Local or online
I was a developer in the industry, and I'm deep into like, I'll do the math.
Begin today on Nintendo eShop.
If I'm 2 years in, I get it. It's like, damn, that's a problem. I don't know what you would do there. I don't know how fast you can say get scrap, because we already have everything made, designed, and everything, and just put it onto another engine. That's asking for a lot. But if you just started and you're like 4 months in, I would just scrap my Unity version and go with Unreal or any other engine that isn't gonna nickel and dime you. That was incredible.
Time with friends and family. And what kind of photo diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya. Operation
This game got a good art style, I'll tell you that much.
Nintendo Switch next year.
Next year. Oh, they were quick with that one.
Mario's first RPG adventure returns.
So let's see how long they take on this
Super
one.
Mario
See what I'm saying? All the Mario games, dude, they all look
updated
just,
graphics.
it's just not
Go over some new and
just not-
returning gameplay features.
comparable like any other generation. Like what they did this generation, and I get it's like, oh, it's expected because it's the latest generation. But it's like, no, it's art direction wise, it's choices that they made to make games look way better. Because you can't tell me Mario Wonder wasn't a choice versus going New Super Mario Bros. Right?
When it's full, you can
That's crazy.
unleash the 3-character triple move. Depending on your current party, the move will change. So experiment with different combos.
So do they mix? It looks like they mix cinematics with the actual,
During your adventure, you'll encounter
the
bosses
actual
with colorful
gameplay.
personalities.
But the gameplay looks real close to the cinematic,
Fight
which is
some of
cool.
them again. But these powered up bosses aren't gonna be easy. Set off for adventure with Mario.
Oh yeah, and by the way, with that Unity situation, I saw a lot of developers actually removing their games eventually, because it's like it just costs too much to actually sell them because of these new rules, nickel and diamond.
Hey. Look alive. We're almost there.
Is this that Ocean game from the Wii?
DS game, Trace Memory.
Yeah,
returns
Trace
on the
Memory.
Nintendo Switch system as another code to memories. One
That's
day,
crazy.
a young girl named Ashley receives a letter from the father she thought had passed away. Seeking answers,
I love seeing stuff from the Wii end up popping up again. Like, you know what I was thinking about the other day? What, like 2 days ago, I was thinking about Endless Ocean. I was like, man, Endless Ocean today, that idea for a game would probably work way more. Between the online, which it already had. It had online. It had We Speak voice chat. But even, you know, besides those, like, visually, it would just be great. And how, you know, how much bigger you can make the worlds.
Can you see me?
Especially with their next console rumored to load, you know, super fast like an Xbox Series console. So I'm like, yeah,
No matter how hard I try,
no loading
I can't
and
remember
just
Dad's
swimming all
face.
over. That could be crazy.
Who are you?
Green Tea said new Unity rules really hit mobile game devs the most. I saw somebody say they have a free game with in-app purchases only, and they'd have to give Unity all their revenue. Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw somebody who mentioned like if their game sold 2.8 million, that they would have to give Unity like 5.3 million dollars. They were like, from where is this gonna come from? Like, I'm like, yo, Unity is wild. But I saw that the head dude over there is the former guy from EA. And that's the guy who wanted to charge people $1 per reload in Battlefield. Yes, when you reload your clip, $1 out your account. That was his idea. I'm like, how does this dude still get work? Like, it's wild how you can be so awful, so out of touch, so like just brain dead when it comes to actually the industry you're in. Wow. Oh, we're going with Peach game. Yep, this is Peach game because her art style. Oh, Princess Peach's Sparkle Theater. Let's go. Uh-oh. Oh, she got her own villain. Cool. The Sour Bunch? They took center stage. This is literally in Mario's, you know, origin, like the theater and everything. So this is mad cool.
Has become a terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour
Oh, it's the hair ribbon. That's crazy. And please, before anybody want to be like, oh, they made it a ribbon because she's a woman, like Mario's hat be his power up 90,000% of the time. Whether it's Cappy, whether it's Aluma. Look, we good right now. Peach ain't using her emotions in order to win and all that. You know, so it's a W. Oh, love this. Sword Fighter Peach. And people was trying to play this game like, oh, it's not worth being excited about. Like, okay, whatever you say.
Can Peach save
This looks awesome. I wonder what other costumes she's gonna have.
There are more stolen shows to save. Valuable artifacts from this museum.
Yeah, I'm loving this.
Become Detective
Oh, Detective Peach, just like in, these are like her costumes in Odyssey when she was like, you know, going on her own journeys at the end.
Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival.
Desserts have been snatched.
Peach, and save it from a sugar crash.
She doing everything.
The Sour Bunch got their hands on this martial arts school. Become Kung Fu Peach and take
Kung
it back
Fu
from these
Peach,
foul
get
kids.
out of here. That's fire. There's so much gameplay variety. I like that. And they're like little different mini games. There's little shows.
Just behind the curtain. The stage is set. Our leading lady is ready for the spotlight.
Oh wow. Little platforming one there.
Princess Peach, showtime.
Oh, Princess Peach, show March 22nd. Should have just came out on Mario Day if you're gonna do that. Yo, that logo is fire. Fire. The color is beautiful. That was awesome. Green Tea thought it was awesome too. That was awesome. I want that.
Gameplay changes depending on her transformations. It looks like there are more transformations beyond the ones we showed today.
Oh, I know. There's gonna be a bunch. Peach is doing her Kirby right now. Not even like Mario. She's been doing that, you know, power up, switching costumes. It's nothing new to them. Nothing she did there, dealing with cakes and stuff. You do that in Mario, like, so it's cool as hell.
There are 6 heroes to
You gonna know who don't play Mario, whoever tries to like turn that into something. Like, oh, why is she dealing with pastries? Because she's a woman. Is like,
mask her identity.
That's in almost all Nintendo games. They put stuff like that in
Crime-fighting
there.
duo chasing down a mysterious organization.
Even Link can make a cake
A
in
songstress
Tears of the
mech
Kingdom.
lost her voice and body. And a king of darkness.
I really like what they did with Peach. I really do. Because I don't think none of us thought it was going to be that, right? Like, and they took it in a whole different direction. I bet you're going to hear people be a lot more positive on it now. I'm like, yo, you just got to let Nintendo cook, man. Like, just let them do what they do.
Unlock different paths, more than ever before seen in the Saga franchise. Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory.
But it's crazy how you can sell a game on Unity and not make no profit.
Activate team combos to swing the tide
What?
of battle in your favor. Saga Emerald Beyond launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
2024 is a lot of 2024 right now for focusing on games in this fall.
Legendary Raider
Yeah,
returns.
right. They're going to put the OGs.
First 3 Tomb Raider games, all with upgraded visuals, are venturing onto Nintendo Switch in one.
This is the
daring
upgraded
collection.
version, obviously, 1, 2, and 3.
Fearless archaeologist Lara Croft.
They actually made Lara Croft look like this in her Call of Duty Call of Duty cameo.
Backflip. And swan
I put
dive
Call of Duty and
perilous
cameo
quests
together.
spanning
Call of Duty.
different countries and mythologies.
That's what Microsoft gonna change the name of Call of Duty in order they can be like, listen, we told y'all they could get Call of Duty. We ain't never say nothing about Call of Duty, yo. Oh man,
Remastered trilogy comes with all of the expansions. And
these games, man, these games will make me tear my hair out today. They were already crazy when I played them on Sega Saturn.
upgraded visuals at any time.
That's crazy.
1 through 3 remastered. starring
1 through
Lara
3
Croft, launches on the
remastered. Can we
Nintendo
get
Switch system
another 1
May
through
14th.
3 remastered? But we already got one,
Begin
so just
today
2 and
on
3.
Nintendo eShop.
Hopefully, you know what I'm talking about. My shirt might,
Detectives
hint
got a
at it.
second bolt of brilliance.
Uh oh.
Every great detective starts their day early.
They should have had Detective Peach
Rhyme
with
City,
Detective
a place
Pikachu.
where humans and Pokemon coexist. The detective duo of Pikachu and his partner Tim
Tim Goodman.
investigate various cases.
I don't remember if that was the character's name in the movie.
Tim's missing father. Tim interviews people. Pikachu interviews Pokemon.
The
and they
name of the
find
character in the
truth together.
movie was Ryan
They'll
Reynolds'
also
son.
rely on
No,
other Pokemon to broaden the scope of their investigations. Follow Sense with Growlithe.
you said
Smash Rocks with Darmanitan.
I have never seen an outcry from so many developers before. Yeah, it was insane yesterday. It's probably going to be more today. Digital Green Tea also said Unreal is like, we have free cookies here. That's true, because Unreal is doing everything in their power to make releasing games with that engine the best experience it could be for the developer and the consumer. So that's what you want to see.
This game's a
If you hear, oh, Unity's going out of business in a few months, not even a few years, in a few months, you know why.
Raise your brass for the quirky rhythm game, Trombone Champ.
Trombone Champ. That's the
Play the
second
notes
rhythm
in
game
time
we've
with
seen
the
here.
music as best you can. But how you play that horn is up to you.
Yo, this reminds me of Wii Music, and that is not a good thing.
You can use gyro controls to adjust the pitch up and down.
This is literally Wii
Camera on
Music.
the right Joy-Con controller. The controls are
Yo, I was just on the last podcast mentioning how Nintendo never uses the goddamn camera. And then the next direct, they're like, what you said? Well, here it is. Like,
everything in between.
I'm like, you got multiplayer in this too, which is cool.
Band together in local multiplayer.
But the sound is so annoying. Like, I would never play this.
Later today.
That trombone sound is so irritating.
Battle your
But
way
more
to
power to them,
victory
to whoever
in these
enjoys it.
Nintendo Switch games.
What's
10
this?
teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale brawler.
Did he just say 8 teams of 3?
Knock your opponent's health down to 0 and deliver a finishing blow.
Oh,
or
Bowser
shove
them off the
collapsing
stage.
terrain to win. Choose from 15 heroes, each
I like the
inspired by a
Cyclops,
different
yo.
mythology. Work with your allies to be the last.
I like how it's a platformer too.
Battle Crush is free to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next spring. A closed beta test will be available this October.
I want to try that. I'm gonna try to get in that beta in October. That looks cool.
In this open world,
Wii Music returns for real.
Take up various contracts from protecting townsfolk from
Listen, when it comes to all the touch generations and all those motion control games from the Wii generation, I got love for all of them.
to claim victory.
Probably except for Wii Music. Like Wii Music was just like, listen, my Miyamoto, I'll go down many roads with you, but this is a road I shall not follow. Like straight up, I was like, nah, I will not. After seeing Ravi drums at E3, and I didn't hate that E3 either. That E3 I still remember had Shaun White in it. If I'm not mistaken, Punch Out had just came out. Like, so, oh shit, look, Contra, a new one. Or was this the last one that came out?
Spring into action with easy pick-up and play controls and a variety of difficulty options. This reimagining from Konami and Way Forward features new weapons, enemies.
Okay, so it's new because it's Way Forward.
Super attacks, and a 4-player co-op mode. Contra.
They said 4, not even 2.
Storms onto the Nintendo Switch system early next year.
Contra's back. That could be good. Got to keep an eye on that one. I don't know about y'all, but this direct is feeling kind of pretty damn good. Pretty damn good.
And stolen nations. Yet as the world stands consumed by immense
I think what was also really making it feel good is the fact that Peach just shut everybody up, you know? Because there was so many people just talking down that game for no reason, like just because they showed a teaser. People complain about only CGI trailers, then they show you a little teaser snippet of gameplay and say, we'll talk about it later. And it's like, it's horrible. What is that game even? You can't win. But they definitely won with this presentation of it.
freely traverse an expansive world.
And Mario Marches of the Minis look so good. Are these smaller games? Sure, but I mean, like, come on. It's not like you're struggling for big games on the Switch. Like Tears of the Kingdom just came out. Pikmin just came out. And Mario Wonder's about to come out. And, I mean, Detective Pikachu is going to be a game with a lot of depth to it. So there's a lot of games with depth. So I think the selection is pretty good considering that we're likely going towards the next generation very, very soon. So compared to all the previous endings of Nintendo consoles, this is easily, undebatably, the greatest one of all time.
Available March 8th, 2024.
Because you could say literally, oh, come on, yo. Like, if it comes out in March, Luigi's Mansion, if it comes out in March, you could easily say, dude, in the last 6 months, we played, and the list of games you would name would be like, damn, that's crazy for the end of a Nintendo console cycle. They did their thing with this one. They started strong, ended strong, and in the middle, they were, you know, solid the whole time. And solid to strong the whole time. Crazy generation.
Welcome to Evershade Valley, a place that's.
And by the way, this is a new game to me. So while I play Luigi's 1 and Luigi's Mansion 3, I never played Luigi's 2. It's funny saying Luigi's. They could do that though, actually. Like from Luigi's Mansion to Luigi's something else, Luigi's Resort, be like goddamn, you know, Crazy Island, Luigi's. What else? I don't know.
When you spot a ghost, pop. You can stun them with the
You could do Luigi's camping, like, and then go like in the woods and stuff like that.
You can even grab multiple ghosts at once.
Luigi's cruise. It could be a haunted cruise ship. Oh,
Haunting, a former plant research lab.
this is another game I'm gonna play. That's why I'm like, this direct is good, like really, really good.
A mine covered in
And the
ice
graphic to
snow,
this,
and
while
more
it doesn't look
places.
on par with 3, it doesn't really look. Where you put them side by side, it's like, oh, it's awful. Nah, it looks beautiful.
Can Luigi summon
You
his
could just,
courage
you know what it is? The only
again?
thing I feel changes is the geometry. The geometry is 3DS.
Up to 4 players online can do some exercise.
They love adding online to their Luigi's Mansion, yo. Next Level actually adds online to most of their games.
Luigi's Mansion
Yeah,
2
Metroid.
creeps onto Nintendo Switch next summer.
Metroid That Shall Not Be Named Federation Force.
How was that?
The Strikers games.
Next, we have
And
2
Luigi's Mansion
announcements.
3. 2.
First, please take a look at this video.
This is gonna be something big. When he says please take a look at the video. Yeah. Uh-oh. Mario thing. Is that 8-bit Mario or something? What is this? It's a question block.
It's a large question block.
On top of a building?
Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture.
That's cool. They should keep
The
that there
official
forever.
name of this gallery will be the Nintendo Museum.
Told you it was gonna be something big though.
At the Nintendo Museum, a wide variety of Nintendo products from the company's history will be displayed.
I ain't gonna lie.
Construction
I
is
would
going
rather go
well,
to
and
this
they plan to
than
finish
to
up
go
by
to
March 2021.
Nintendo
We'll
World.
share more information, such as the opening date, at another time. Please stay tuned.
That's crazy, right? But
Next,
it's true.
we'd like
That's
to
for
share
me
some
personally
updates
though.
on
I would rather go to
upcoming
that.
Amiibo figures. These Zelda and Ganondorf amiibo figures are released.
Yeah, Nintendo didn't just let the system die this time. That's what Dennis
And amiibo
said.
figures
Dennis
of
PC
Noah
Gaming.
and Neo from the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game.
New amiibos, and those look good, especially her,
January 19th, 2024.
Mio.
And finally, we have a new amiibo figure to announce. The DLC
Ultimate is
fighter
still
from Super
it's
Smash
still
Bros.
finishing
Ultimate,
up.
Sora from
Jesus,
Kingdom
Sora.
Hearts is on the way. With the release of Sora, everyone is here from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. in
They're like, we're
Amiibo.
done.
Please look
It's
forward
over.
to its release next year.
It's done.
That's all for today's Amiibo announcements. Next, please take a look at this.
No more amiibo for today. But they showed 3. That's good compared to previous directs. All right, so they're going with the old graphic style. I don't mind because I still like these games, but I wish it was a more modernized version.
The first F-Zero game returns as a
Oh, look how clean it
99
looks.
Battle Royale.
And the widescreen.
F-Zero 99.
Sick.
Race on classic F-Zero courses with machines from the original.
Dude, I've been
Super
saying I wanted a
F-Zero
game like this
tear through courses in
for
high-speed
over a
races.
decade, and y'all been hearing me saying it.
Your power meter will
I never said 100. 100 is insane. This is a different game versus what I was saying in a way. Because, I mean, it's the idea. It's Battle Royale on the road, but I was like, 32 is good because it gives you space to have little intimate battles. This shit is going to be hell the whole
power
time.
meter for a temporary speed boost.
But I'm definitely playing the hell out of this.
You can also collect Super Sparks, which appear
Super
when
Sparks,
machines
okay.
collide, to boost up to a special path called the Skyway. It's your best
This is
chance of
crazy.
bypassing your rivals
Oh,
and
you
taking
made a sky
top
road.
position.
Okay, that's sick.
Complete goals while you're racing to unlock cosmetic options for your machine.
Nice. A red one. A red blue Falcon. Never seen that. That's sick. Come on, look at the explosions and everything. These graphics are sick.
Winner. It's time to race your way to first place. Because F-Zero 99 will be available exclusively for active Nintendo Switch Online members later today.
Okay, cool. Today.
More than 30 years
Definitely
after
downloading
its
that.
original release, F-Zero
Definitely.
is back as a battle royale game. This title also supports the Super NES controller
That makes
available
sense.
exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members.
Even though it should support all the controllers. It
We
technically
hope you
could.
will give it a try and aim for first place. Okay, let's continue with some more headlines.
Listen, I'm happy they did something with F-Zero.
One little hero, one humongous problem. Welcome to Vandal City, a whimsical
Damn.
land inhabited by small fuzzy beings called
The
Normies.
density of this
After
art
the party
direction
gets
is
a little
insane.
too wild, the portals holding the land together collapse and throw everything into chaos.
Look at that, the gears moving in the background. They went crazy with this visual style. The waterfalls.
Journey across the
You know, there's people who believe stuff like this could have just been on Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1, you know, 64, and it's like, bruh,
You can
Those
weave
systems
together
couldn't
new upgrades
run
by unlocking
these
more
games if they
branches of the
tried.
skill tree. Enchant your experience even further by embarking on
GameCube
quests
probably
and
couldn't run this
hosting
game.
festivals for the community.
And people will be like, that's crazy. But it's like, yeah, because there's so much that goes into these games. Hell, the resolution alone of this game, you take that away, you're already taking away a lot of its flair. That's a League of Legends universe game, so many. Between them and the Warhammer, they got so many, they're really letting their thing, you know, branch. Oh, this the other game with the big ice guy. Yeah, I like this one.
Across the frozen wilds of the Freljord. Jump, climb,
I want to play this one.
and sled your way through a
This is awesome. This is like that one Twilight Princess dungeon, but the whole game.
step taken, and each
And
puzzle
the ice giants are your
solved
friends
closer to the truth about these
instead of your
friends
enemy.
and their past. Song of New
November
a League of
1st,
Legends
that's this
story,
year.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 1st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
The art is so good to that game.
Let's move into formation.
Uh-oh. Time to move it. Oh, that's Wario's new voice. It's good, though.
This tropical resort contains tons of microgames.
He had his finger in his nose in the picture.
And each
Now, these
microgame
games were mad fun.
specific pose called
And again,
a
these
form.
started with the whole touch generation.
Copy the form shown, then perform the correct action as quick as you can.
The last WarioWare I played was the Wii U one, actually. I got that
After
one.
another, so look alive.
That's actually the only game I bought digitally on the Wii U. You know, retail game. Not counting indie stuff. I got a ton of those.
Reach the goal without getting
Oh,
caught
the
by
boss
Medusa.
lady.
Or settle the score in an arena to be
You
the
play
last
red light,
one
green light with
closest.
Medusa. That's sick.
With over 200 lightning fast micro.
It is cool that they did something with F-Zero. I'm happy about that.
Everyone's in for a wacky time. WarioWare
If you never played one of these games, they might look super crazy, but once you play them, they are crazy. Like they just ask things of you, back to back. But they super fun. They're super fun. I would recommend trying them. Cause you'll be surprised. You might like it.
Lead an army of over 100 heroes into battle and put an end to an empire's invasion.
Sick.
Meet Noah,
The camera.
a humble villager. Sing, an officer from the
It's a
Empire,
3D game.
and Marissa, a forest guardian.
Yo,
These
Marissa.
three band together to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who can
I'm about to
join
play this
their
just for
cause.
Marissa and the Shark dudes. The Shark.
your home
They said
base.
screw
No
Gorons. We
past
got
the
Shark people.
headquarters.
Screw
As
Zoras.
allies join you,
We got Shark
additional
people.
facilities will become available. You'll be able
It's
to
like
tend
putting them
crops,
together.
open shops, and more. Each hero you encounter has their own backstory and motivation. They may not always get along at first, but these
Dude, look at the
conflicts strengthen
cloths
bonds between
moving.
your
Look
heroes.
at that. That's like a super.
Trust,
Damn.
betrayal, justice,
They went crazy with the
and
art style
truth.
too. This looks amazing.
A heroic tale will begin when Eiyuden Chronicle 100
Oh,
Heroes
Eiyuden
launches on Nintendo
Chronicles.
Switch, April 23rd.
But the last ones didn't look like that, right? Or am I crazy? I don't remember them looking that good.
Perfect play. Next stop, Octopia. Travel to
Octopia.
a charming parallel
Eastward,
world in this paid DLC for Eastward.
I was about to say Eastward is not a new game,
Turn the pages of a new chapter as they adjust
but
their
this is a new
country life
chapter,
in
new
a
DLC.
mountainside village.
Why look like Celeste and her friend?
Whip up culinary delights for your neighbors and restore buildings to help the village thrive. And if you're new to Eastward, don't worry. You can
Dude,
access
seeing all
the
these
DLC
games like this,
even
like
if
with
you
these
haven't
art
followed
styles,
the main
so
story.
crazy. I'm like, Nintendo
Octopia
gotta
ventures onto
make a
Nintendo
new,
Switch
you know,
this holiday.
top-down Zelda game. They have to.
Get back into the groove. In this sequel to Wargroove,
Wargroove
charge across
2.
3 tactical campaigns with valiant factions, including a new
All these
map
games'
called
art style are incredible. Like Sprite. Who was it that said? I think it was the director of the current Sonic Superstars who says sprites aren't gonna be a viable, you know, visual style for video games in the future. And I'm like, does this dude not know like Undertale was one of the biggest hits and that was recent? Like,
Or
That's crazy. There's always successful. What's the name of the game? Sea of Stars right now on all the consoles right now, but it's on Game Pass. Like that game is killing it right now, you know, with review scores and everything. I'm sure people playing it. So it's like, yeah. And I look at these games and the developments that they've made. Giant blue hole with the visual style of sprites. You look at things like what's it called, the Square game. This is crazy, yo. You know, what is it called? Octopath Traveler.
At your sushi restaurant. Explore an ever-changing underwater world to find the best ingredients.
Yo, this is endless ocean right here. They said you want the endless ocean, mermaid man.
Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on the Nintendo Switch system October 26th. Pre-orders and a free demo swim onto Nintendo eShop later today.
There's a lot of stuff for this fall.
The final wave is racing in.
Here we go.
Here's a sneak peek at Wave 6, the final wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe
A sneak
Booster
peek.
Course Pass DLC.
You're not gonna show us the characters?
Mario Kart Wii game, Daisy Circuit. More returning
That's a
characters are
classic.
also being added in Wave 6. From the Mario Kart Double Dash game, Diddy Kong. From Mario Kart Wii, Funky Kong.
That's crazy. So Diddy and Funky were the last two?
And from the Mario
Oh,
Kart Tour game,
okay.
Pauline.
Everybody was like, yo, Pauline is in. I was about to be sad kind of now. Like, damn, we didn't even get
Also,
Pauline.
Peachette.
Peachette. You know people going to be mad, but I'm happy. Peach shining right now. That's more characters than we thought, and we got Diddy Kong. I'm definitely going to be maining Diddy Kong for all of this Wave 6 this holiday.
Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members.
Yeah,
enjoy
man.
this DLC at no
That's
additional
good.
cost.
This direct is
The DLC
good.
can also be purchased on its own. Something new
Is Among Us. Let me find out Nintendo put stuff in Among Us. They said we don't do Fortnite. Too much violence. But we'll do Among Us. Samus. It's a mushroom. Not a good mushroom. What the hell? He punched the mushroom. Damn. So this is a new island? The game is going to take place outdoors? The fungo. Or the fungi,
This new
which one
map
was
for
it?
Among Us is free and launches this October.
What did you think?
So they chose this direct
Thanks
to
for
reveal
sticking
that. It's
with
pretty
us thus
good.
far.
It must have a lot of players on the Switch.
Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September.
Okay, it seems like we
onward.
getting close to wrapping this
Let's
thing
take a
up.
look.
Jack came through and said, I only like 3 things in this direct. Well, tell me what they are once it's done, because I mean, probably one of the things is the last thing they show. Mario Wonder. I pre-ordered that Walmart one. It comes with a deck of cards, which look good. Look at Diddy Kong. Nice, nice. This looks awesome too. Luigi looks great.
We hope you're looking forward to these upcoming titles.
I enjoyed a few things on this one.
This next video will be our last announcement.
Here we go, last announcement. The Starbook Mario. Oh, Paper Mario. 1,000 Year Door remade. Yo, Paper Mario's art style is gorgeous. Look at like the detail in the lines around Mario. It's it's crazy. He got like rim lighting, makes him look even more like paper. Gorgeous. Dude, like, it's crazy that they put this out at the same time they also got, you know, Mario RPG. But I've always thought the Paper Mario, you know, was the best RPG. The Stampede. Lunkhead. Yo, this is sick. Dude, every Mario game's art style this gen has been. Look at this. This is insane. You saw Mario eyes change? This is sick. Sick, dude. You say let's make this best-selling Mario RPG again? Like, I love the visual style, the way they, like, even her arms in front, they look like they're in front, pieces in front. It's so detailed. 2024. Yeah, but you could feel 2024 is the last year of the Switch.
Paper Mario: The Thousand
That was
Year Door,
awesome.
Originally released on Nintendo GameCube.
I enjoyed this direct. It was more than what I thought it was going to be. I didn't have crazy high hopes for this one.
We hope you look forward to experiencing this adventure in a paper world starring Mario and friends. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. It's crazy. I guess I'll throw it back. Throw it all the way back. All right, so let's see. All right, so let me load this actually. Jack said the state of play has high chance of being worse than this, right? I mean, listen, it's definitely not for like PlayStation fans. That show is definitely not what they want. You know, after the last one, they were expecting this one to be the state of play, the end all state of, like, they starved right now, and that's why when the next state of play comes, that actually has even a single, you know, brand new first party PlayStation game, they're gonna blow that game up to be the greatest thing ever. Those guys, because they starving right now. It's crazy. But yeah, that state of play today, I don't expect much of it. They mentioned VR. Once they mention VR, and then it's like I don't know, like I'm like, all right, cool. And it's like third-party games. I'm excited to see the third-party games that I'm gonna play elsewhere. Like, cool. Rohan said if I want to watch the state of play later, nah, I don't watch state of plays. I'm actually gonna. I just go on YouTube and whatever's in that state of play, you know, that's multi-plat will be on Nintendo's YouTube channel popping up, or Xbox, and that's where I see the stuff. Like, I'm not gonna sit through the state of play because I really never find them entertaining. But also because there's no point really like that. Like I said, the things that I'm gonna be able to play, they'll pop up in my YouTube feed eventually. Digital Green said, "Dude, I love the 1,000 Year Door. That's a classic." You said let's make this the best selling one so we get another Paper Mario. That hopefully that'll happen, right? And hopefully enough people play F-Zero where they're like, you know what, make a GX 99 or something like that.
You just saw a new trailer for Wave 2 of
Green
the
Tea said there
DLC Side Order.
was a what? There was a story where a group of people asked Nintendo basically if they could make, you know, a remake of Paper Mario, that specific one, and yeah, look, it looks like they actually did it.
So it can be played over and over again.
That means the developers listen.
It's planned to release in spring 2024, so please
Episode
look forward
99
to
is
it.
cool and great.
Okay,
Lassane is
let's
back
see
without a
our
true
first
successor
batch
to
of
GX.
Nintendo Switch headlines.
You know, a game that's about to be 2 decades old is wild.
The
Yeah,
toys are back
of
in
course. Like if it was up to me, I would have did that same idea, but a brand new game with beautiful visuals like this right here. Goddamn, no, with beautiful visuals and, you know, 32 players. Because I think with crazy visuals, doing 100 would have been insane. But I do like what they introduced there. Like I'm gonna play that game for sure today. But I also played Tetris 99. I played a Capcom game all the time. The Capcom game, the Pac-Man game.
Observation and action are vital to your success.
I don't know why I said the Capcom game. I meant to say Pac-Man.
But he can't quite cross the gap.
The background to this and everything. You know what it is? Because these levels are just so specific. Like they can make the graphics look so good.
Does this. Now he can get across. And
I feel like if this game was in 4K, people would swear this game looks as good as the Mario movie.
Platform too high? Reach it with a handstand jump or a backflip. Like that.
He said I watch for the PC ports. Then you laugh at PlayStation fanboys getting mad about it. Like, yeah, they get so upset. It's crazy.
In this updated version of the game, you can play with a friend in local co-op. However you choose to puzzle your way through, it's up to you to recover the toys. Mario vs. Donkey Kong launches on Nintendo Switch February 16th.
Actually, I should also
Begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, I should definitely get into some other things too, because it's a lot, man. This Prince of Persia game,
And the world.
can't wait. Can't wait.
Guide Sargon as he sets off to save the Prince of Persia and restore the world's balance.
Yeah, I
Tapping
wanted to
the
get
roots of the
into
Prince of Persia series,
a
this
few other
game
things.
features
By the way,
two
man, I'm
side-scrolling
over
action
20
adventure
hours right
gameplay.
now in Starfield,
Dash
which is
through
crazy,
breathtaking environments
because it really started to hook me. Now I'm starting to feel like I'm an actual astronaut exploring the world. I've gained things for my character that, you know, things that you don't even know, like too much details about if you're just looking at the marketing for the game, things that they didn't want to spoil you. Yeah, man, and this is genuine, honest to God. Like, I'm 20 hours in, and the hardest thing about this game was figuring out all the menus, how to do every little thing. Like, it took me a minute to even learn how to dock on another shit. But this is the kind of things that I'm telling you, like, in the menus, there's a lot of little things, like moving your inventory from yourself to your ship. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of that stuff. I went into the menus of creating a new ship. I was like, you know what? I'll buy a ship. It's so intricate and detailed. And I've seen cool ships that people have made. You know what I'm saying? Like the R-Wing and stuff like that. But, yeah, it's crazy. My point is, people have reviewed this game and have admitted that they've played it for like 5 hours or 10 hours. And I'm genuinely telling you, there's no beeline on your first playthrough. Maybe when you beat it, just like Tears of the Kingdom, you could beat the damn thing in 30 seconds. Yeah, I get that, you know? Like people was doing that with Breath of the Wild. But with Starfield, like, you not getting a grasp of this game in 2 dozen hours. You know what I'm saying? So you getting pieces of it. But to act like, yeah, I could give an actual genuine opinion of this game, review it, like, I'm telling you, like, that's factually a lie. You can't. You can't. So any reviewer who only played it for a couple hours, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, whatever they said, don't even matter. Don't even matter, because it's not genuine. It's not true. Yeah, it's a crazy game. It's a good game, but it's also an RPG. And this is my first, you know, Bethesda like Todd Howard game, and yeah, I'm having a real good time with it. I think they definitely built a universe that's, you know, always calling to you like, yo, come explore, and see what the next thing is. And I'm mostly trying to do, I do little side track things. I'm like, all right, let me do this thing for this person. Let me do, you know, help this lady out, this guy out. Fine, but for the most part, I'm trying to just do the story, the main storyline. And yeah, it's crazy. It's good though. It's real good. What else?
Visit all sorts of exciting places, like
What
or an
else?
art museum.
So yeah, I wanted to mention real quick that Mario Kart Tour is actually going to end on October 4th, right? It's DLC run and everything. That game is basically, everything's still going to be up. You can play it, but the DLC, nah. So that just, I was like, yeah, that just tells me we ready now for Mario Kart 10 or 9, whichever they're going to choose, whatever they're going to pretend tour is, which they should just go with 10, honestly. But yeah, I'm like, that's crazy that it's already ending tour. And now the Mario Kart 8 DLC, we just saw the last wave, it's ending, you know? And that game has had a hell of a tour, let's just say that, over a decade long, right? Close to a decade long, basically, of just Mario Kart 8 and Deluxe, which is crazy. Yeah. I think the next Nintendo console, it won't launch with it more than likely, but they'll probably announce it, tease it, maybe. I mean, they don't really have to. They'll have other stuff, you know. They'll have like Mario, 3D Mario. They won't have a new Zelda unless they do a top-down one. But who made that game? Like, you know what I'm saying? When the Zelda team was all busy on Tears of the Kingdom. So I'd say Mario. They'll have other stuff too, but you got a 3D Mario, you pretty much straight. But yeah, they could tease Mario Kart. Who knows? Who knows how far along they are with that game? Who knows? Who knows how many people were making the waves? And then who knows how many people were working on tour? And I think both of those things didn't take a whole Mario Kart team. But, you know what I mean? Like, individually, I mean. But maybe doing both separated, maybe it is the whole Mario Kart team. Like, half was doing waves and half was doing tour. And then that would be a problem for the future Mario Kart game. But hopefully not. Hopefully it was, you know, spread out nice. And there was a team working on the new Mario Kart the whole time, enough that they could tease it and show the abilities and stuff like that, the new things that you're gonna have in that game. And yeah, I saw also that Nintendo's patenting, you know, Joy-Con drift solutions. Let's just say that, where they're actually gonna do that whole, I forget what they call the magnet analog stick, so we don't get Joy-Con drift. I'm like, good. I would like that on the next console. So hopefully that's a patent that actually happens. You know, unlike a lot of those patents that we all thought was for Tears of the Kingdom that weren't actually. You know, hopefully. Then it says Skyrim and Fallout 4 had mods, basically made a brand new game. The same will happen with Starfield. Yeah, with all those planets that don't got much on it. And not only that, like I already said, like I made myself in the game, but honestly, I was like, because mods are gonna come next year, and then Samus is gonna be in the game and everything. No point in even trying to make a Samus. They're gonna literally have her whole suit and everything. I saw they had like stormtroopers and stuff in the game. I was like, that's crazy. Speaking of stormtroopers, that episode of Ahsoka yesterday was insane. As a Star Wars fan, it was just a visual feast. I would just say that. If you don't watch that show, if you watch anything, just watch that last episode. So good. But yeah,
Please look forward to
yeah. So I enjoyed this
next
direct
year.
for sure.
Next, please take a look at this.
For sure. I pretty much talked about everything I wanted to talk about. I talked about how Unity, like they're going crazy and being super anti. It's crazy. You know, we see these companies a lot of times be anti, you know, consumer, but being anti-developer. But who am I lying? There's a lot of crappy, you know, video game studios we hear stories about all the time. But still, like, they're literally being anti-industry. Screw anti-developer, like specific developers. No, this is anti-industry. Everybody gets screwed in this scenario. To the point where I saw, like, Devolver Digital, they tweeted, like, oh, yeah, you know, let us know what game, if you're looking to get your game published, let us know what game engine you're using. As in, if you're using Unity, they're not going to publish your game. That's hurting the industry all around. Like, these decisions that they're making. It's crazy. Just to, you know, pad their
Peach can use the power
I
of
guess
Stella's
accounts,
weapon
but it ain't gonna
face
work
off
because people not
against
gonna
the
release
Sour Punch.
games with Unity no more. They're just gonna stop. There's no benefit. Greasy said the direct was awesome. I think so too. For this, listen, I gotta give Nintendo props for this being the end of this cycle and them releasing so much and being this good. Like, this Peach game was a surprise. So good. And it comes out soon. That's the crazy part. It's a lot of games.
Into Sword Fighter Peach.
Put it like this, on Switch, you've had consistent releases. You know, if you want, like, whether it was, Metroid, Tears, Prime, you know, Wonder, and there was other stuff in between that too, but then, you know, you just keep going into next year, and there's going to be more stuff, new stuff. I'm glad that they showed Prince of Persia and gave that game, you know, a little highlight here, because that game definitely should speak to a lot of Nintendo fans, especially the ones, let me not say a lot. It ain't a lot of y'all going out and buying Dread. A lot more of y'all should. Dread should be a 10 million seller. But no, you know, there's a lot of Metroid fans who would definitely like that game, so that's good.
Turn into Patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar.
They said it won't affect 90% of the developers. Look, they just probably said all this crazy stuff so that they can just have the moment to be like, oh yeah, look, we're taking this away and we're only gonna do this part, and they still get to, you know, school you on that little thing, so you feel like, oh, at least they're not doing all the stuff that they wanted to do. You know, like, they should have them, you know, just fight this all. Honestly, with this, I wouldn't even deal with them no more. Like, you showed your hand with this, man, who you are. So, yeah. Like you said, it's misleading. The whole thing is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Princess Peach Showtime. Nice. We don't gotta call the game Princess Peach new game coming 2024. Yeah.
That was a new look at Princess
Actually,
Peach
before I wrap this up, I'll show y'all
in Peach's latest
my
adventure,
Starfield
the gameplay changes
character
depending on her transformations.
right
It looks
now.
like there are more
Right now. You can see what happened. Oh, let me switch the camera. Yeah, I'm right here about to start the other mission. I got my hat on right now. Let me go in the menus. It's crazy. I really try to make them look like me as much as possible. Let me remove this hat real quick. I gotta switch this real quick. Hold up. Look at that. It's hilarious. But let me see. Let me zoom in on her. I really tried, yo. I was like, it's crazy, right? Look at the side profile. Hilarious. Yeah, dude, and I see people try to say like this game isn't like a graphical powerhouse. I'm like, what game y'all looking at, dude? Like, it's so much variety. There's like 80,000 doors in this game, and that's what blew me away. I was running around, I was like, yo,
Welcome to the rock.
how have I seen like 50 different doors? Am I in your way, dude? Oh, but yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And as you can see from the home screen, they got new Starfield dynamic backgrounds, but right now my background gotta represent. Gotta represent. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this stream up now, and yeah, downloaded that F-Zero. So yeah, you might see gameplay of that soon enough on the channel. I hope y'all enjoyed this reaction, and yeah, let's see what else comes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there'll be some good stuff in that PlayStation show. Listen, I'm looking forward to see what pops up in my subscription box. You know what I'm saying? But if you're watching that, if you see something good, let me know. You know, if it's something that you're like, yo, that's, even though you see everything on social media anyway, like, I'll see it, it'll pop up. But yeah, thanks to Digital Green Tea, Dennis, Jack Gates, who else came through? Rohan Star. Yeah, everybody who came through, and I know Dark Sun Rider said he was gonna watch on the replay. So yeah, shout out to you too. And yeah, that's gonna basically do it for this one. And yeah, for my patron, I'll see y'all on the next podcast. And to those of you watching on YouTube, I'll see y'all in the next live stream. Until the next one, peace.